Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing and I'm here with a book review for you guys today. So I am reviewing Stand By Me by Judi Curtin. This is a middle grade slash young, like teenagery kind of book, and it is about two best friends called Molly and Beth. The dog is staring at me. They are concerned about Beth's great uncle Graham. He seems a little bit down and it's something to do with what happened in the past. But the thing is, Molly and Beth actually know of this special shop in their town where they are able to travel back in time. So they get Graham and then they end up travelling back in time to see if they can fix what happened in his past and give him some answers about things that did happen and see if it makes him any happier. So this is actually a follow-up book to a previous book by Judi Curtin called Time After Time, and in that book I think it's about where Molly and Beth first find their shop and they go back in time for the first time. But I haven't read that book, but I was able to read this book absolutely perfectly without knowing any prior knowledge. It's not very hard to follow along with what is happening. This is just such a cute, fun book, and I would actually 100% recommend this book to anyone with maybe daughters or sons who are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm 25 and I was able to thoroughly enjoy this book, so I really think this is one of those books for all ages. Everyone can enjoy. It has a little bit of like a Jacqueline Wilson feel in terms of just girls being best friends and having fun and going on adventures, and it also just has its own little twist with the fact that there is this time travelling element to it as well. I really enjoyed Molly and Beth's friendship. They are best friends, but they are also stepsisters, but they get on really, really well together. They know each other really, really well, and you can see them they always kind of seem to listen and understand each other, and I just really enjoyed seeing that. I think even for for books for young girls or that are aimed at young girls, I think it's really, really important to show these lovely friendships, that your best friend is very much like your sister, so the fact that Molly and Beth are more or less sisters in this also makes it just that much sweeter. And there are some really funny bits in this as well, such as Graham. When Graham first shows up, you think, the way he's described, you think he's going to be another 11 or 12-year-old. But then at the very end, after he's rolled down some hills, you end up finding out that he is 70, and I just loved that. I just thought that was really, really funny. It made me laugh. And there's some other bits in this that are really comedic as well, such as when they are back in time. At one point they are in 1960s in Dublin, and you can see Molly and Beth are reacting to people's clothes. They go into hairdressers and they think that this woman is going to give out to the hairdresser for doing her hair in this big poofy style, and then the woman loves it and they just don't understand, just because the styles and the fashions have changed so much. They are just absolutely gobsmacked by the stuff that they are seeing, and that was just really, really fun. It was also nice seeing a little bit of an historical element in there as well. Graham talking about some things to do with 1960s Dublin and how he was able to recognise the year, or estimated the year by what Dublin looked like and what things were or weren't there. This entire book is just this really, really great story about friendship and love, and really understanding that people make mistakes and that sometimes it's okay to you can forgive other people, but it's also a really important thing to forgive yourself. I will definitely go and read any more books that have Molly and Beth and their time travelling shop in them, because I thought this one was so much fun. I definitely think I'm going to go and try and find Time After Time to read as well, because there were some bits in this book that did talk about events that did happen in Time After Time, and they weren't huge spoilers or anything, but it just sounds like a book that I would really, really enjoy. So yes, if anyone is looking for just a really fun, short, sweet read, I would definitely say to pick this one up. If anyone is looking for birthday presents for any children, I would definitely say this one is definitely worth a shot. I received this book from O'Brien Press in exchange for an honest review. This one, a really, really strong 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't give it a full 5 stars just because the age I am, I don't think I enjoyed it to the full extent that I would have if I was younger. But I think if I was rating this when I was younger, if I was 12 or 13 when I had read this, I think it would have been a 5 out of 5 stars because I just loved it so much. So yeah. So please let me know if this book sounds up your street, if you would like to read it, if you've read anything else by Judi Curtin, or if you've read this one and what you think of it. I would love to know. Please leave any comments down below, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!